Hey yogis, welcome back to Asanas and Wellness. I know it's been a while. It's been a minute. I'm not even sure how long it's been. I think the 7-day challenge, I believe, is the last thing that I filmed on this channel. But I just wanted to come on to let you know what I've been up to, where I've been, and just talk about what's new, I guess, with Asanas and Wellness in general. So, um, just to get right into it, basically, if you've done any type of yin class, like a workshop for when we transition to a new season, one of the common themes that I use is just really evaluating things and making changes that feel good if a change is what you feel like you need. So I had to walk the walk in my own life. So what I have done, just to go ahead and just put it out there, I actually got my real estate license. So I'm a licensed real estate broker and realtor in North Carolina. I'm real excited, and it's been amazing so far, and something that I'm just really proud of myself for finally doing this thing that I've wanted to do since before I was even old enough to do it, okay, to become a real estate broker. So, but I'm going to start with last year and really just kind of talk about what the journey was. Because 2023 was very transformative. And so basically, okay, for the last about 9 years, I had been building a career as a content marketer. And a lot of you know me from the yoga school. There was a few years that I managed their social media, and I also had clients that I managed their YouTube pages, managed their Facebook community groups, and even their podcasts, help with podcast production. And I did all that in addition to starting in 2020 was when I started making content for Asanas and Wellness, doing the YouTube videos, social media, of course, and then last summer I had the podcast. So last year early, I just kind of started feeling like it wasn't what I wanted to do. I've been doing a lot of things behind the scene, but I wasn't really feeling it anymore. So when June came around, by June 1st, I had officially ended all of my contracts and didn't have any more clients. I had just decided to just let everything go and go into the summer fresh. And anybody who had any serious conversation with me knew last summer, my thing was I only wanted to do what made me happy all summer. That's it. So that's what I did all last summer, 2023, is I did what made me happy, what made me feel good, day to day in the moment. Now, after the summer, of course, I had to start thinking about, okay, I got to get some income back generating, right? So I started doing little odd jobs, but I also focused my energy on our luxury candle company. My family's had since 2018, and from 2018 to 2020, we were local, and also we were online, and we did wholesale. So we did really great, like everywhere. And after COVID, since the supplies were so inconsistent, we decided to let go of the online and focus locally, and actually did really good still locally. So last year, I decided to kind of refocus on it at the end of the summer. And as I was, even with that, I have a real deep connection, emotional connection to that company. And I'll try to remember to link a video that I did about it when I started it. And so you'll understand why I have such a deep emotional connection to the candle company. But I was feeling like even that, like the season was up for it. Like it was time to let it go. I didn't understand, and I kept pushing it. Had some really great, a really great collaboration plans for the holiday season. But I just, even though it was amazing and it would have been great, for some reason, going into it with every meeting, I just wasn't feeling it. Like I just can't explain. I just wasn't feeling it. But so the collaboration actually at the almost the last minute really ended up falling through. At no fault of my own, but it fell through. But I wasn't really disappointed about it. I actually felt a relief that that was done. So yeah, so that kind of yeah. So after that, I just I needed to, my son turned 18 in October. And what happened was when he turned 18, of course, people are asking, well, since he's a senior now and he graduates in June. And they were asking, what was I going to do when he graduates, and that was a good question because I didn't know what I was going to do. So I spent some time praying and fasting because some things only come through fasting and prayer. So that's what I did. And during that fast, God spoke to me real estate. And it was something that he spoke to me early in that fast. Usually if I'm fasting for something and I'm focusing on an answer to something, it comes towards the end. But it came towards the beginning and it felt so right and so natural. So that's what I ended up doing. And everything fell in line. I was able to get my license and everything. I couldn't have asked for a better or smoother experience. No hiccups along the way. Now, so just kind of, so that's what kind of led to me. Like I said, I can't really explain this. It was just time. Some things it was just time to let go, even though I didn't really understand why. But just kind of taking it back to real estate. So when I, was younger, I was actually in elementary school when my mom had her home built, and it was just a really good experience. Like the energy of it, I didn't understand the importance of it. The single woman, black woman, having a new home built. It was just I didn't understand the depth of just that moment, but the energy of it was something that stuck with me. So as I got older, of course, my mom, we had more conversations about it, and she kind of explained how the process worked and what her process was like. And so that's when I became really interested and wanted to be a real estate agent. So fresh out of high school, that's what I did. I turned 18 maybe 2 weeks after graduation, and I enrolled in real estate school, but I was still 18 years old. And the classes were at night. So I ended up, during those times when I had to make a decision between hanging with my friends and going to real estate classes, I ended up choosing my friends. I didn't have any type of discipline back then. Okay. So, didn't go. Of course, didn't finish. I went, but I didn't finish. Life happened with its ups and downs and, babies, husbands. But along the years from that time, all the way up until I finally actually made the step, real estate has popped up in my spirit almost every other year. Like, it has to be at least every other year. And I ended up going to college and going to grad school, getting an MBA, and I did all that. I did all those things. I did that. But for some reason, I never went back to pursue that dream, even though it kept popping up in my spirit. But every time that it would pop up, I would always have an excuse as to why I can't do it right now. In the beginning, it was time. The classes were not at a convenient time. After COVID and they started having me online classes, when it would pop up in my spirit, I don't have the money right now. I can't put money towards it. So, when you need an excuse not to do something, an excuse is really easy to come up with one. That's something that I learned. So those excuses kept coming. But eventually, I guess when the time was right, because it's not just about, it's about the journey, but it's also about my own level of growth and maturity. And I mean that like spiritual maturity, being able to hear God and trust God enough to take his instruction. So even though since I do wonder, like, man, what would my career be like today if I had have finished way back then? Like, I would be in the game for 20 years now. It's okay because, you know, God didn't waste that time. I've learned so much and done so much that is actually helping me as a realtor. And I'm really grateful for the whole journey. Not just all of the content creation and things that I had the opportunity to learn and to do professionally. Not even just that, even yoga and what asanas and wellness has done for me, because it really has put wellness at the forefront of my life. And to be able to build at the last 3 years of my marketing career and to solely focus on health and wellness clients was really a blessing. And so I'm really grateful for it, because just having that type of discipline now to take care of myself and to have my morning routine is something that has been invaluable and helpful on this journey so far. So, well, asanas and wellness, I've gone back and forth. I had intended, once I was licensed in February, to go ahead and start filming again. But I didn't realize how much of my time that, building my real estate career would take. And it's something that's really important to me, that I enjoy and that I feel really called to. So with the asanas and wellness, I feel like for now, like I'm going to officially just say that I'm not going to be filming any more content right now. I don't know if I will eventually come back to it, and if I do, what it will look like as far as what I will be producing. I don't know right now, but I know that for now, I have to kind of close the book on that chapter. I might come back. I don't know. But I have to let it go so that I can fully put my attention on what I've been called to now. So like I said, I'm grateful for everything that I received from it. And I hope that I have really contributed something to you that you can carry on, and that you have developed a desire to put wellness at the forefront of your life and to make it important, because that was really always the goal from day one, is to share wellness, to show people that you can be well. You don't need a lot of money to do it. So I hope that I fulfilled that purpose during that season. Now the YouTube channel is going to stay here, so feel free to come back anytime to do videos. Like I said, I don't know what the future holds for it right now, but I just know that I need to officially right now just hit the pause and just kind of see, focus on where God has put me right now. So thank you so much for your support. And as always, still feel free to reach out if you're from the yoga school and you occasionally reach out with questions. I still welcome that. I still will have the email. The website will still be there. You're more than welcome to enroll in the Yin course on my website. That's staying. And also I have the ones at Online Yoga School as well. So I'm still here and I'm still available. Okay, I just won't be as active. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a blessed day, a blessed week, and a blessed year.